Hey y'all, and welcome to another episode of Beauty Told. It's your girl Britt, and we have a great hot topic today. But before we even get there, of course, I do have a guest with me tonight.
How y'all doing?
And this is a special guest. This is not just any ordinary guest. So me and him go way back. We go way back romantically. So this is actually one of my ex-boyfriends. But he got a lot going on. He is... Don't fall now. He's got a lot going on. So he is himself an entrepreneur. He is a dad of 2 beautiful children. And like I said, my ex-boo. So, without further ado, I'll let him introduce himself.
How y'all doing? My name is Markeith. I'm here to be a guest on our show and answer any questions that you need me to answer. I'm here to support.
And that's what I love. So we are going to get into it. We have a great topic with y'all. And shout out to him. He figured we can use a little sippy sip while we be able to delve into this topic tonight.
Yeah,
so it is pretty delicious. Toast to a good conversation.
For sure.
All right, y'all. And of course, near and dear to me is my handy dandy faith journal. So again, it's going to keep us on topic because we were like strategizing, doing like a whole little rough draft of how we're going to make this work. We want to make sure it's a good, relatable topic for you guys. And I think that we nailed it. So without further ado, I'm going to go to my little notes so we stay on topic. And tonight, guys, it's going to be what makes a healthy relationship. Right?
Right.
Because we are so used to either hearing people having their toxic relationships. We sometimes see it for ourselves. And again, social media does a great job of fabricating and making it look like it's a beautiful and healthy relationship. But we're going to actually deep dive into what makes it actually a healthy relationship. What are the key components that you need? So, you ready to do this?
I'm ready.
All right, now. So, this is what we came up with our little list, because we want to make sure that y'all get all of it. So we decided to start off with the most important factor. You want me to tell them? You're going to tell them.
The most important factor is G-O-D.
That's right, you guys. And if y'all don't already know about all of these episodes, your girl very much loves the Lord. God comes first and foremost in my life. And it was a great way that we connect and vibe to, because that is something that he also holds near and dear to him. Now tell me, why do you feel, because again, we're going to give you guys the female side and the male side of what we view as a healthy relationship. So why do you feel like numero uno should be G-O-D?
I feel like God is the structure of it all. I feel like without him, there's no way for the relationship to bloom into what it needs to be. There's not going to be the proper love given. You're not going to be able to receive the love. You're not going to be able to enjoy each other the way you would like to, because there's going to be a void. Nothing moves without God. Everything stands strong and everything will crumble without him. So that's pretty much the reason why you have to have God in your life if you want a healthy relationship. Okay.
And I will piggyback off of that and say that he's definitely on point. God is, again, center. He should be the center of our world. And so therefore, very important that everything that is around it should still, basically gravitate towards God in some sort of way. And he is the epitome of love. So again, the Bible being another great source of showing you just how in depth love should go. So I also agree that God has to come first and foremost. And I think you guys know from my previous episode, when I talk about the characteristics of a husband or a potential husband, that has got to be one of the things. He's got to be a man of God. He has to be someone who can lead and guide our family. And again, when I'm down and out, be able to know what scriptures to uplift me, be able to pray for me or pray with me, and it just be something that we do on an everyday basis. So God definitely first, no questions asked, no doubt about it.
I want to add something to that.
Go ahead.
So men these days, in my opinion, they react with emotion when they're supposed to react with guidance, and they're supposed to react with just being an example instead of with emotions. You know, because that's when you put yourself on the same level as a woman. When women need men, they don't need another person that reacts like a woman in situations. So if guys would just like stand back and like, you know, stand firm, you know, allow a woman to get her point across and speak her mind and just be in silence. Don't, you know, do that back and forth thing because y'all not going to get nowhere that way. You know, just allow her to speak her piece. You know, she has some valid points, of course, you know, and you take it all in and then you respond the proper way like a man should. And you will get a lot more accomplished and you'll get a lot further when you speak to a woman that way.
Okay. Well, I like that. That's definitely I think that goes both ways, you know, for my beauties out there. Love is patient, love is kind, love is gentle. So again, we want to be able to show respect. In fact, your significant other should be as if they're children of God. So we would treat each other right, treat each other the way that we want to be treated. And I think that, like you said, we get a lot further that way than the yelling, the bickering, the arguing. That's not how we do it. That's not love, and that's not even how to be able to convey love or receive love.
Okay, Brittany, I hear you. All right, taking accountability for the women. Taking accountability for the women.
We have to.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So, of course, we are going to do number 2. So, number 2 is very important on both ends, and that is appearance, the physical attraction, everything that kind of goes along with that. So again, we were saying that, of course, your outer exterior has to look right because that is what you are attracted to first and foremost. And that is male or female. Now, I will say that it's probably more prevalent with the males because for some of us females, we can sometimes just kind of listen. We do more listening, so intensive listening. And sometimes the way the guy talks can sometimes overshadow the looks. So I'm just going to let you know that.
All right. So what I think about that is these days, women care maybe 20% how a guy looks. She cares more about how fat his pockets is. And that thing right there is why people aren't satisfied, because money is what's ruling the relationships, most relationships in the world right now. And they're not even focused in on what's really important, like commitment, like love, like appreciating each other, like spending time with one another, you know, having dates, you know, actually like putting in that footwork. All they care about is what's perceived by other people, what you look like from afar, what type of car you drive, where can we go, can we do all of the things that you see on Instagram, when that's not even, you know, what we were put here for. That's not the structure that we were given. That's not the instructions that we were given. And definitely not the structure that's supposed to be taking place. You know, women need to get themselves on track. Men need to get themselves on track so we can move and push our culture forward. You know?
Okay, all right. Well, I mean, I definitely agree with you there for sure. You had got me stunned at first when you started with the 20%. I'm like, hold on now. It ain't like we don't really look at the looks like that. But you help recover very well, because I think that, and I like to call it a city girl mentality, that a lot of them do tend to want to know what his finance is looking for. And that's not the important piece. I told you guys in previous episodes, have your own bag, have your own money. And that way, when you guys get together, it is perfect harmony when it comes to the money.
Right.
Now, appearance. We were saying that, of course, you want to see how well this person, you know, looks, how well they dress, how they maintain themselves is very important as well. So again, I think you guys know from previous episodes as well that your girl be hitting the gym and making sure that everything is right and tight. For myself, But for also my future spouse, I want to make sure that I make him look good. Now, tell me about the male side.
Well, I feel the same way. You know, like right off the back, let's just say when I met Brittany, I bought her things, you know? I bought her coats. I bought her stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because I wanted her to feel good about herself. And I wanted her to be able to have something to wear when we go out, you know what I'm saying, though? And not be like, man, I got to go find something new. You know what I'm saying? I already got you. I got you. So you definitely got to find a man that wants to have a woman that present her well, and you want somebody that wants to present themselves well, you know? So you both can be a sight to see for each other's eyes. Yeah,
definitely. And you know what, I want to I think this is a good place to interject with this, because I feel as though you did what's called a love language.
Yeah.
So gifts is actually a love language. It's one of the 5 love languages. So I'm sure you guys probably have heard it or it sounds familiar. If not, your girl got you. The 5 love languages, again, Gary Chapman, very well-known author, world-renowned book. And basically the 5 love languages, again, gifts is one of them. Physical attraction, quality time, acts of service, and which one of them is words of affirmation. So
what's your love
typically,
language? What's your love language?
Well, what do you think my love language is?
What do I think your love language is? I think it's quality time. I don't know if it's acts of service. I wouldn't say it's acts of service. Yeah, I think it's more so like quality time. That's it for me. I think that's what it is. Am I wrong?
Y'all think he right? Drop in the comments what y'all think my love language is. What do y'all think it is? Because I haven't really given this out. This is new, juicy information about myself. He wrong.
Oh, hell no. Come on now.
But you know what's funny?
No way.
You were kind of getting there. My love language used to be acts of service.
Oh,
it used to be.
I didn't. Okay, so we did it in a while, and I was right at the time, so I should have been Dina's right.
What I'm trying to say is that your love language can change. Your love language can change. I don't even know if it was acts of service when we were together.
I didn't say acts of service.
We never even gave our backstory.
I didn't say acts of service.
Maybe another episode we'll give y'all a little juicy.
It was quality time.
No, it was
yes,
not.
It was. Let me tell you why. All right, folks. It was quality time. I believe it was quality time. The reason why I say it was quality time is because you always wanted to spend time. And I'm like, I don't even be spending all that much time. But you be on that time. And that's, it's quality time.
Okay. Okay. You know what? That was a few years back. I will say it's hard for me to say when it shifted. But someone had to bring to my attention that my new love language is gifts.
She wants some shit.
It's gifts. It's gifts, y'all.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And the funny thing about me, and you should know this, I'm very simple. You don't have to go all out. For us beauties, I'm gonna hit you on game. For us beauties,
I got all the game.
You don't have to. Oh Lord, you don't have to do a whole lot of spending on the gift side. Gifts may sound like it's superficial and it may sound like it's expensive, but thinking of us in a way of just a simple rose on the table with a sweet note. Hey, was just thinking about you. Have a great day. Like a simple card, a handwritten card. Just because, so us beauties, we like to just be just the little things that matter, right, y'all?
So I was ahead of the game, though, because I was doing acts of service before I even knew that was your love language.
You still want to sit on acts of service, and I just told you it's gifts.
No, I'm saying, like, okay, gifts then. I was doing gifts. Yeah, before it even became a thing.
Yes.
Like romantic stuff, though, like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I pretty much changed it. I pretty much made it to what it is now because you was at first. It was like you said. It was exercise. It was quality time. Then it changed into.
My love language is never quality time. You can believe it because I did like to spend quality time with you, but that's what in a relationship is what you do.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? but my love language was not that.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I think about it, I would say yours was
Mine's
physical touch.
yes, show. Just show that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it still is.
I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. But getting back to the whole appearance, so just again, you just learn the person again.
No, y'all, but look,
Attraction.
definitely go to the gym with your partner. Try to bring out the best in your partner. Do things with each other that's gonna uplift each other. Definitely, if y'all ain't in church already, definitely start going to church. Find y'all a church home. You know what I mean? Get God in y'all life. That's the only way y'all gonna have stability and a strong foundation. So for sure, start that. Go down that path. If y'all want a long-lasting relationship, if it really means something to you, and you really want the man to stick to you like glue, and then you want the woman to love you with all her heart, then y'all got to bring God into y'all foundation if y'all want to stand strong. For sure.
That's true. Nice way to recap, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So another thing that we found was important was mental as number 3. So the mental meaning that what are you guys able to learn and grow together?
Mm.
So this is great when you're continuously learning your partner.
Mm-hmm.
You want to continue to study them, to know more about them. There's also things when it comes to you guys building generational wealth that you're wanting to learn, grow, and build on as well. So you're always expanding the mind, improving whatever it is that you guys have, so that way it can just continue to flourish. So what do you say about in regards to number 3, the mental?
I feel like a lot of things that guys used to do with their women is like outdated. You know what I mean? Like now you got to do something that's going to stimulate her mind, take her to art gallery, take her on the trail, but also do some research about the trail that you're taking her on. You know what I mean? Just really put some thought into the relationship, really get her wheels turning, really make her feel like you keeping her on the edge of her seat. You know what I'm saying? Tip of her toes. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get a long way that way, for real. She's going to start doing stuff like breaking out the recipes. When you see all that stuff on Instagram, women doing all of these things for their man, it's because he's doing all these things for her. That this is not being displayed, but he's going the long distance, so she's going a long distance.
That's good. And that's definitely something that, again, you're continuously trying to show love language to each other, show your appreciation for one another. Again, I feel you can never know too much about the person that you truly love. I think that you will continue to learn and continue to, again, understand them more. People change over time, so you have to adjust with the change. So definitely want to keep that in mind.
So like the best thing, I believe that a couple could do is just sit in the house, you know what I'm saying? Bring out those card games. They have a good card games today that can really help people get to know each other. They sparked those conversations that you will really need to, know about a person, willingly or unwillingly, whether they want to tell you or not. It's a question or it's a consequence. So it's a good way to just, dig into the mind of your partner and just really see how they feel about certain things.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that. I like that a lot. And you know what? I thought when you was going with the board games, just being able to spend that quality time with one another. Because quality time, whether it be your number 1 love language or not, it has to be somewhere of a priority in a relationship. So I was going to say, even, kicking your butt in some Uno, or spades or whatever it is that y'all like to do, Connect Four, Twister, get all kind of wrapped up in each other. So I just think that you find fun, spontaneous, and just adventurous things to do.
Don't sleep on the video games too, man. There's women that love to play video games just as much as men do. So that kind of woman is also a keeper, playing those video games and enjoying that with your partner, man. That's a great thing. It's just all about the connection, y'all. It's all about the connection.
Yeah. And keep it spicy. Do some different things. Do some things that, again, cater to one another. Figure out what they may want to do, what's on their hit list that they've been wanting or dying to do, and suck it up and just do it.
Yeah.
And if you can throw it in there as like a little surprise for them, maybe on like birthday, anniversary, or just because,
Yeah.
then it makes it just that much more special.
So some women aren't challenged enough, or they're not shown things that they should be shown, from a man, because like it's women that I've met in my lifetime where a man never required them to, think outside the box, or be like in tune with themselves as far as being very sexy and wearing lingerie and things like that. It's just kind of like that's a man's, kind of responsibility to kind of like show the woman and bring the woman along. It's all about teaching each other. She teach him things, he teach her things, But I feel like a lot of women, they just missing real strong men, to guide them and like really show them, how to really have a loving, healthy relationship. I'm happy and blessed that I was like raised in a way where I'm strong. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of things. I've gathered a lot of information. So I'm able to guide and lead a woman into the right direction. But there has to be more men out here that's willing to do the same thing. We get better results, we get better love, and we'll definitely get respect out of women, that we deserve if we put in the work and we put in the time,
Okay, that's a very good point. So again, beauties and gents, again, we're coming together, full force as a former dynamic duo to be able to to be able to help you. Again, these are some of the things that we kind of had to learn along the way.
Mm-hmm.
This wasn't something that we just naturally can do, but you learn. I believe every breakup should teach you a lesson. And the lesson should not only be what all transpired within the relationship itself, but it should also be a way that you should look yourself in the mirror and see what it is that you could have maybe done differently. What is it that you now know better moving forward? And again, I think that as you continue to collect these certain gems from, past relationships, it will make for a much better and brighter future. So that's just my motto, that I like to stick to. No breakup is a loss. They are lessons.
Mm-hmm.
So remember that, y'all.
For sure that, y'all. Yeah. So like she said earlier, man, we hold each other near and dear. She's a great woman. I love what she's doing with this podcast. I send her tips all the time. I really try to, tell her things to talk about, what I'm saying, that's really going to hit home for a lot of people. You know what I mean? Like, we haven't, been involved in quite a while, but we definitely have a lot of respect for each other, and we see each other as friends. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and somebody that someone that we can both talk to. You know what I'm saying? In the time of need, like she can come to me for anything. I can go to her for anything, and that's the way you should leave situations. Y'all should leave situations on a good note. She ain't got no bad taste in her mouth about me. I ain't got no bad taste in my mouth about her. You know what I'm saying? If her car break down, I'm gonna help. You know what I'm saying? Because she just left a mark in my life as a friend. You know what I'm saying? So deeply that it's just something that I would like to see more in people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just really try to keep that good energy going. For one another.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's
and then who knows? You know what I'm saying? Down the line, they might think about you and be like, "Oh, I miss him." Who knows? You know what I'm saying? That always keep it cool. Always leave that space. You know what I'm saying, in that room. For that person to think and wonder. A little tip for y'all.
Okay, I actually like that tip. Let's cheers to that. That was a good one, actually. That's right. So yes, we get through this list now. So now another good key component is number 4 is going to be family dynamics. So what we mean by family dynamics is basically how we are involved with our families. And that is individually, how I connect with my children, how I connect with my mom, my dad. Is there, maybe something that may have transpired where we're not as close? Why is that? So this is important key things to do on both ends is when you're studying your person is to be able to know how is family. Is there a pretty sound foundation when it comes to family? Or are there a couple of creaks and cracks in that foundation where you need to kind of be more on guard, where you need to be more observant, where you need to maybe be able to maybe help. Maybe you can help with salvaging the relationships and maybe making it just a better place overall, because some people don't get along with their parents. Some people don't get along with their siblings. This is a great way for you to be able to find out a little bit more of their inner qualities as a person. Is it them? Is it the family member? And what could be better?
All right, so in some cases, it is different to deal with someone when they don't have family. You know what I'm saying? It could be difficult. They don't know how to treat the person in a relationship with because they never received the love. But also on the flip side, that also can be a plus because all that person wants is love. All that person wants is a family because they haven't experienced that in their life. And they know exactly what they want and they know exactly how to execute, what they want in a situation. They just have to have the opportunity to have that situation. So some people, they don't do well, with others because family won in their life. And some people just can't wait to find that special partner to create a family and just be the best person that they can be,
Definitely. And I mean, I know from my own personal that I had a very different upbringing, childhood wise, but no one would really ever know it because, again, I chose the route of forgiveness, not forget.
Forgiveness.
Forgiveness.
Forgiveness is
and that helped to strengthen what was once a torn and damaged relationship and helped to begin the healing and the restoration of it. So there is hope. And again, sometimes it can be a special person that can bring that along, or it could be that person themselves. For me, it was just me deciding that what was more important and just realizing that being a child of God, would this be a godly thing to just shut this person out? Or is it worth it to put in the effort and build that bridge? And we just see where it goes from there. So,
I have the same battle that you are, going back and forth with, because like I'm not having a good relationship with my father, but it's reasons that I think are very valid. You know what I'm saying? And he need to take care of those things that's on his end. I love him to death. You know what I'm saying? We don't speak. I think about it at night, you know what I'm saying? Just like I think about everything else as far as what's going on in the world and my children and things like that. So he's still included, but I just feel like he needs the space, you know what I'm saying, to grow. Not trying to defy God or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm standing for God and everything, that he's directing me to do, you know what I mean? But I feel as if he's directing me to allow that person to have some space and to, gain some clarity in their life, you know what I mean, before our relationship can continue.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I think they call it love from a distance. So you love them from a distance. And I've done that before. And, in due time, I think the Bible even speaks about timing. There's a time for this and a time for that. So in due time, you guys can be able to salvage that relationship. I'm praying for that.
For sure.
All right, y'all. And I guess we can just kind of end the conversation with just making sure that you guys have some similarities, some common ground, some key things that really connects you guys. So I'm going to say maybe that number, where we at, number 5? 5 should be just connection. So overall, no matter how much over time that you guys are changing and evolving, I think that the basis should still be that you guys have some common factors, some commonalities that really are helping to keep you guys afloat, because you guys maybe enjoy outdoors together. Maybe that's something you guys connected with. Maybe you guys enjoy reading and researching and growing and learning together as another. Maybe you guys like to do fitness together. I'm still waiting on, a gent to actually enjoy workout the way I've learned to love working out.
Yeah, she work out crazy.
I work out. I'm a workout fanatic, y'all. I love working out. I love a challenge. So something about that. So if I can have somebody that can be keeping me accountable and challenging me, I think it's just gonna be a good groove. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But again, just keeping the connection.
Right.
So
another thing, don't be boring, y'all. A woman hate a boring man. Y'all have to like bring the excitement. You know what I'm saying? Bring the love, bring the excitement. Bring that excitement.
Okay. Yep.
Love. You gotta bring that enjoyment. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, definitely keep it hot and spicy. And again, just continue to find different things that you guys can connect with.
Yeah.
It don't have to be the same old, same old. He's right. So much out here. Okay. You gonna turn it down so we can talk?
I thought we was done talking.
We done talking to a certain degree. I wanted to wrap it up.
Yeah, wrap it up.
All right.
Wrap it up.
So guys, I hope that our 5 key ways basically of having a healthy relationship, I hope that this helps. And I just want to take this time to say thank you to my subscribers. Not paying no mind, y'all. I just want to take this time to thank every last one of my subscribers, everybody that comments, everybody that likes, that shares. You guys are very much appreciated. And I am hoping that for those of you who haven't and are watching by now, you'd hit that button. So go ahead, hit submit, so that way you can be able to join in on the fun, the good times, the good laughs, the good vibes. And again, we can all just learn and grow together. Okay. And let me not just forget, y'all. Shout out to, I've been getting a lot of my little, beauty toe merch, and I really do appreciate. I believe it's 3 prints. Shout out to y'all. Y'all took my idea, took it to a whole new heights. I love it. It caught the attention of quite a few people. So I've been getting quite a few requests for people that would like to support and rock my merch as well. So if I get enough of y'all, that's exactly what I'm going to do. In fact, I might even do a giveaway. So I know that was one of the things that wait, that I should do. So again, I appreciate all the love, the support, and everything that you guys are doing. They can probably hear me over that music. I just want you to know that.
But listen, you know what, too? I would like a beauty toe
you want
hoodie.
one?
Yeah, I don't want all that glitter and stuff. But I just want mine, like, just put it on right here, small, put it on the back. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get a hoodie, put it on there like that. But just all that glitter, no, not all that glitter. But I like it, though.
Okay. Well, I actually have my other mother, excuse me, y'all, my other mother that did one that doesn't have as much glitter. And so, and it's, I don't know.
Hey,
I've been
why she playing with this drink, though? Because, like, she been holding this drink. Look at
I've been doing more talking.
I've
been drinking. You've been doing some talking as well, but you're a bigger guy. You're gonna drink more than me. I'm a little petite thing, y'all, and I haven't watched the calories and everything.
Oh, that's a skinny girl. What's that? What's that joint? That's that skinny girl here.
Well, don't worry about it. I'm gonna finish it. I won't let it go to waste. For sure. But again, thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the love. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And thank you for stopping by and being able to give us a little bit more of the male side of things. It's good to know that on both ends, we both are pretty much on point when it comes to this, that we both have the same type of viewpoints of what is a healthy relationship. And we hope for more and better healthy relationships for you guys out there. Again, love you guys. And until next time, let's make a change.
All right.